Hello and welcome back to another episode of this SMP server. So I have quite a lot to talk about, so I hope you're sat comfortably. Let's begin. So I'm going to start off with this creation, which I didn't have much to do with. This was a project done by L1Lil, which is another player on this Minecraft SMP. He built this all by himself. I don't really know what it's going to be because he said that it's going to be a villager trading hall, but then I think like it's going to be a villager breeder or something because of all the beds. Not 100% sure. But let's just think about the time and effort which has gone into this. All of the wood he has needed for this build, and he's not the oldest of Minecraft players. He's quite young as a Minecraft player, but he's got like loads of brick. Like, I think my dad's given him a bit, but then at the same time, I think he's got quite a bit of this by hand. So this is really impressive. I really like it, and I hope it's going to be producing us loads of villagers to keep this village thriving, because in the other series we didn't, like, we went to a village, then it became a wasteland, and I was able to save one villager, and that was quite sad. But then we found another one, so that was fun. Now, as you might be able to see on the horizon, we are going to my dad's base. So he has done a lot to his base since last episode. Last episode, I think we saw him with his base at a flat bit of ground. But you can't say much. You can't say much about how much it's improved. You can describe it as magnificent and beautiful, because he has taken the devoted time to get all of these resources for his base, which I have sort of been doing. But look at this. He's used some gradients like all over his base, and it just looks magnificent. So a big well done to him for that. So let's go inside because it's raining as well. So his base forms in many different things. So he hasn't finished the interior yet, but I'm hoping to get a job off him to do some of the interior. He's going to be hopefully let me do that because I really like interior. So I'm sorry. Oh, why did R.I.P. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Thanks. So this base is massive, as you could probably tell, but like, he's not got very much interior, but the interior he has got is amazing. Like, I love how he's just got that every now and then fire. So this big box is his mob farm. So he has a big mob farm inside of his base. So let's go have a cheeky look at the top. So yeah, this mob farm is quite big, and it's all made out of deep slate bricks. I'd have probably made it out of something like wood, to be completely honest, but he's just gone out with it, and he's devoted his time to getting black concrete. If you just look at that, it looks plain. So I said to him, well, you know what, if you want black for archers, because he was asking me like, can he have some like black wool? And he said for my, like, the backs of my thing, and I said black concrete. He was just like, and then he was like, yeah, do you know what? That's actually going to look really good, and it turned out looking absolutely amazing. So big shout out to him for all of this grindy stuff, because you can't just go, okay, I'm going to get some deep slate tiles. you have to go down into the deep slate mines and you need to get some. So very big well done. Down here, I think, is where he's got all his stuff. And just over here, I think... Wait, what? Oh, somewhere down in this area. I don't know where. But I think it might be up there. But how do I get up there? Okay, somewhere here is his mob farm, where you can access it to do all sorts of stuff. Ah, it's here. Yeah. So you just come down here. There's some campfires. There's like a manual bit and stuff like that. So massive shout out to him for this, because this is truly magnificent base. This is what I would say his best base he has built. One of the the best base I have seen him build. And I've seen quite a few of his bases, so massive shout out to him for all of this dedication and work. So now we'll go to my base, but as you can see, there's a new pathway. So I was trying to make it like out of planks, oak planks, but I was just like, that's way too like grindy. So I thought, well, might as well get a shovel and just do this nice pathway. And every now and then, so my dad, he thought, well, this is a very nice like path, so he added to it by putting some granite can't remember what you call them, granite slabs every now and then, so like here, every now and then, to make it so that it's like nice and easy to access. So it looks like I really like this path, because you used to follow a like line of torches, but now you just walk along a path. So as you can see, we're now at our base. It's come along a lot. So down here we've got some farms going, some just normal farms, not like redstone farms. But we have finally got rid of this annoying thing which always got in the way. It was like a mini cocoa bean farm. So in here we've got some villagers, because I want to make my very own villager trading hall. And we went deep slate mining the other day, got a load of deep slate. So thanks for my dad for starting off. In this chest here, we have... So when me and my dad went mining, we split the stuff. And by splitting the stuff is the only reason I have any of these diamond tools. So like, we've got all of the normal... I'm hoping to get another pickaxe and axe to like put silk touch on them. We've got the iron chest plate and iron leggings. And guess what? We finally got our hands on an enchanted book. And I think it's a pretty decent one. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I got my hands on a Thorns 3 book for 26 emeralds and a book off of the librarian. That is amazing, because I usually expect Thorns 3 to be about 43 emeralds from a villager. So I was really happy, and that was like the first villager trade I unlocked. So in here is the enchanter, as you know. But we finally finished all of the bookshelves, and we finally finished his main bit. So at first I thought, well, I'm going to dig this all the way down to bedrock, and then I'm going to design it. Then I was like, well, no, I don't really want to do that, because that'll take out loads of my time, and it'll be really pointless, because if you're up in this bridge, you can barely see any of it. And that's what I realised just like a few days ago. But I'm really proud of this. I love it. I love like all of the detail I put in, and like instead of just mass spamming torches, I like how I've used pumpkins. So here is the cocoa bean farm. So this is the first farm we have, the proper farm we have made this Minecraft SMP, and it was really nice, simple farm to start off with. So how it works is all of them have grown. So first of all, with this one, you press the button on the left and then it harvests it. So you go pick it up. Then on these two, they're both connected up to the same button. So you do that, you get both of them. And then to put them back, you just click the opposite buttons to get them back. Replant them, so then you can get more. Then, because my base, my chest monster, let's call it, was getting really full of cocoa beans. So I thought, why don't I just put a nice little redstone, small but cool redstone like collection system. So I haven't actually seen how many cocoa beans I've found. Okay. I didn't expect to have that many cocoa beans. Gosh. Okay. I didn't expect to see that many, but at least I'm getting some cocoa beans because I can make cookies out of them and stuff. Down here is where you can, like, this, as you can see probably by the pistons and the height, is at some point going to be turned into a bamboo farm. So it's going to be really nice and like just going to provide me bamboo. And I'm hoping with this, the bamboo, so I've got a little village trading hall. So I'm hoping the bamboo could be collected, then I can use bamboo, some of it, to make sticks to trade with my villagers. So then I'm selling some bamboo because I know my dad really wants loads of bamboo. But at the same time, I'm getting emeralds to get more books. So that's what this little room here is going to be for. Finally, the final thing we've got is... What? I designed this for that not to happen. What? You can't get into this base. Can you wash your... Okay, so as I was saying, sorry, got carried away there. I didn't get how he was standing on this block like that with his legs straight. Here was the first villager with thorns 3. Really big villager. Really, like, cool to have the very first villager trade you've done in a Minecraft SMP to be thorns 3. Like, you never expect that. Then I had a Fletcher, which I did early on today, actually. Then I got another Fletcher. And then this guy's the newest one I did, like, just a few minutes ago with that Fletcher. So he's still wanting to be done. Not sure, have I tried? Nah. Yeah, so he just wants to get into that job. And so, yeah. As you can see, we're getting a profit from this. We're getting cats as well, so that's quite nice. I was thinking I could have, like, for the next bit, I was thinking I could have digged in this hole, I could have some, like, more stations on either side and stuff. And then, like, back here, I could have, like, a vault for all of my emeralds and stuff that I create, so then they stay safe and stuff, like with a key code and stuff. So that will be a nice redstone challenge for me to do later on. But I'm just going to focus on the simple trading and then I'll go to the other stuff. We haven't done much down there because I'm thinking like I did just start this project by digging straight down over there, but then I was just like, what's the point in digging all the way down there? Because then I'll probably do this like the decor all the way down, but then I won't actually like know where things go out, like here and there, and down there and there. So then I thought, well, I'll go at my own steady pace by getting these little outlooks every now and then. So that is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video and comment if you would like. You can comment a farm that you would like me to build in my base. Preferably redstone. Goodbye.